Itsy bitsy spider, huh? Yeah, right.
What's up, guys? Nate here. Welcome to Brick Tech. As you can tell by the title, I'm coming at you with another LEGO review. Today we're doing... Oh. Sorry. Today we're doing the LEGO Spider-Man set, Spider-Man vs. Doc Ock. This is set number 76148. Sorry. I got it for about $15 at the local store. It might differ depending on where you get it from. It's 234 pieces of awesome. I'm telling you that right now, or based on the picture it is. I'm gonna go ahead and take this thing out and build it, and I'll come back to you when I got it built. I'm back, guys. With an awesome set. The basic concept is two vehicles that can combine into one. The robot spider, driven by Spider Girl, can combine with the spider bike, driven by Spider-Man, all to take down Doctor Octopus. And it wasn't that hard to build. I mean, the set's only ages 6 and up. There's no real limit as long as you're six years old, which is good for me because I'm 15. But everything about this set is awesome. Everything is awesome. Who put that cue in there? I don't know. But anyway, let's get on with the. Ooh. I'll leave that there. Let's get on with the review.
Here's our first minifigure, which is quite built up. Doctor Octopus, or as he's called in the set, Doc Ock. This is probably the worst Doc Ock I've ever seen. I mean, there's no real posability here. All you can do is move them back and forth and up and down a little. You can't really turn them and get any real poses like what the Doctor Octopuses that have been in sets in the past. The minifigure itself is good, but the arms just aren't there. There's no real design, no real concept, or I'm having trouble having the right word for it, but there's just no real substance in the arms. There's no real posability. But that will be solved very soon because I have another instruction video coming soon. And guys, I know it's been a while since I've done instructions, but I had to improve on these arms, so I've come up with my own design for the arms. So stay tuned for that video. That'll be coming soon on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell, that way you don't miss that video. But they are much better and much more posable than these arms, and he can actually stand on them. But anyway, with these, this is what he would look like if he succeeded with the bank robbing, with all the money in his claws. But that's not what he looks like in the set. But this is more what he looks like in the set. As you can see, Spider-Man and Spider-Girl have foiled his attempt to rob the bank. It's a pretty cool design for all the webs. They've got arms webbed up there and there, and also some handcuff webs, which I think that is a very, very cool mold, in my opinion. As you can tell, he also has a non-smiling double-sided face. And here, moving on, we have the spider bike. This thing is ginormous. It's gargantuan. It's huge. It does have some resemblance to the old spider bike from the Vexed by Venom sets from a few years ago. It definitely resembles that spider bike, but it's got new rims. This part here is built up, and he actually stands on the seat. He doesn't actually sit down, which is a downside in my opinion. But there are quite a few chrome elements in this set, as well as some stud launchers. The stud launchers are on either side there, and all you have to do to shoot them is press this gray part right here and they'll fire. Moving on with the spider bike, as you can tell here, it's got 4 spider eyes, which I think are a nice addition, but I do think they would have been better on the robot spider that Spider Girl drives. On the side here, we have 2 engines on both sides. They're both in the chrome coloration, and the holes and the pegs on both sides are for the robot spider to attach. And I'll show you all that in a minute. On the back here, there's this big piece that can move up and down a little bit. Same locking kind of way that the robot arms for Doctor Octopus move. And on the back of this piece, it has 2 taillights, which I think is a good... the whole thing is a good addition, in my opinion. All you have to do to get Spider-Man off is grab him by the waist and pull him off, and that brings us to our next minifigure. Here is the best Spider-Man minifigure I have ever seen. Aside from the Spider-Man Homecoming minifigure, this is the best one I've ever seen. Its detailing is so great. I mean, it grew... the Spider-Man minifigure that Lego made grew up. That's all there is to it. It just grew up. As you can tell, it's got some nice printing. It's not the black printing on the torso and on the mask that the old one has, but that just improved on it. Also, there's a little bit of shadowing in the eyes, and that adds some depth to the whole minifigure. Here we have a comparison: new, old. The old one I didn't like from day one. I mean, it's mainly blue. It's mostly blue, but Spider-Man is a blend of blue and red. It's like a half and half. But this guy is mostly blue. Plus, his torso's main color is blue, whereas the new one is red, which I really like. And this old one here has a single color on the legs, not bicolor like the new one has, which gives it even more red. Plus, look at the difference in the eyes and the symbol on the chest. The new one is just better overall. All you have to do to put Spider-Man back on the spider bike is lean him forward a little, and bend his arms up, and twist them, and make sure the hands line up with the handlebars first, and then just push them on, and there you go. He's ready to go. Here's the big robot spider, and he is looking mean. As you can see, he's driven by Spider Girl, and it's a pretty good build. Yeah, I mean, it's not that many pieces, it's not that thick either, but it's still a pretty nice build. All 8 of his legs can be moved independently of each other. They're all on ball joints, so they can just move around. Sorry about that. They can move around every which way but loose. All 4 of them. Even the little ones.
Itsy bitsy spider, huh? Yeah, right.
All you have to do to remove Spider Girl is grab her and take her off. And that brings us to our final minifigure. Here's the newest rendition of Spider Girl. She looks like a combination of Spider-Gwen and the Spider Girl from the Brooklyn Bridge Battle set from a few years ago. That was a really cool set, though. And this one just keeps the Spider-Man set's awesomeness going. But moving on with the minifigure, it's got the regular black and white color, but it also has the little ponytail with no double-sided face. So she's pretty much stuck with this expression. She can also wield these 2 big web blasts They're actually pretty similar to the Power Blast that Iron Man had in the Ultimate Thanos battle set. If you haven't seen my review of that set, go back and check it out. It was a pretty cool set, aside from the fact that I got snapped by Thanos. But moving on.
Take that. Hey.
Not me.
Him.
To combine the spider bike with the robot spider, here's all you do. Just grab the robot spider and pull it in half. Then you line it up with these grooves on the spider cycle. And there you go. Legged spider bike. The robot spider combo just make this thing even bigger. I mean, it's huge. It was big enough already, but this thing, it just makes it even awesomer. I'm not sure if that's even a word. Honestly, I scared myself with that word.
All in all, guys, this is a really cool set. I mean, look at the size of this thing. It's huge. There's two downsides I have with this set. When it's combined with the spider bike, when the robot spider is combined with the bike, it has no seat for Spider Girl, so she just has to stand on one of the tentacles, or legs rather. And the Doctor Octopus, it has very, very limited movement. But again, stay tuned for my instruction video, because I already have them built. I just need to disassemble them and make a video of rebuilding them. YouTube is hard. But they're much better than this one, than these tentacles. So stay tuned for that video. And to make sure you don't miss it, like this video. You did. Like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, all down in the description below, and please subscribe, guys. You have no idea how much it helps my channel. And until next time, my name is Nate, and you've been watching Brick Tech. Bye-bye.